you think she's your soulmate, and she thinks that you're just a guy that she goes out. So I was on Reddit today and I saw this post of a guy telling a story of a date, and the title of it was like, "What it's like to date a Brazilian man." And basically, this person went on a date, I think it's a girl, went on a date with a Brazilian. I mean, their date was terrible, and I decided why not read her date experience and just share some comments about it. Also, I saw some other posts that it's going to be on this video. So basically, it's a post from 10 months ago, and it starts like, "I am an American currently living in Spain. I recently went on a date with a Brazilian man also living here, and I'm not sure how to interpret the signs he was sending me." That's her voice, by the way. "For context, I have no clue if this matters, but in case it does, he is in his late 20s, from Rio, and comes from an extremely wealthy family." Well, that's actually changed a lot. Because here in Brazil, there are, I mean, I think everywhere, but here, the difference between someone who has some money and someone normal, or me, is really different. It's almost a different culture. Just saying. Let's continue. "Anyways, we went to a really nice rooftop for drinks, and he was great." I know your story is bad. What? You're saying that he was great because he's rich. I understand you. I would do the same. No. "But towards the end of the date, he went in to kiss me and pretty much shoved his tongue down my throat within few seconds." Oh no. I have a lot of things to say about it. I felt weird about it because I love when people do it. I hadn't really shown any signs that I wanted him to kiss me. And B, he was aggressively kissing me in front of everyone at that restaurant. Mind you, it was super fancy. It was a super fancy restaurant, so it felt a little bit inappropriate for me. So I'm going to stop here before we continue. I just talking about the kiss because I know the story goes down, but dating a Brazilian, it's different culturally speaking. We are really warm people. So let's just say that if I meet someone on the street today that I've never spoken to that person, I'm going to hug them and 2 kisses in the cheeks. So when we go on a date, usually for most people, we kiss, and our kisses are not that's not a kiss. That's a kiss when you are angry with someone. Like you are dating someone and you are angry for some reason that person did something stupid, and as a punishment, or you kiss just like that. Or when you was in a place like a church and you're going to say goodbye, you just simple, casual, and B, I mean, aggressively kissing, we use our tongue. I mean, if there is no tongue in a kiss, it's not a kiss. And about kissing on first dates, it's normal for us. And I know it's cultural, and people need to learn about the other person's cultures before they do anything. Because the guy kissed you because it was his culture, but he should at least try to understand yours to know if you feel like okay with it. Because, oh, you wanna kiss me? Let's kiss. Because that's my culture. But I wouldn't kiss someone not knowing that the person was expecting that or wanted that. But in general, in dates with Brazilians, we kiss, and the signs of the other person wanting to kiss is the talk being fluid or the date being good. Because if the date was good, we are going to kiss. And like I said, a kiss involves tongues for us. Yes, in the first second. And yes, even in fancy places, actually in fancy places, the rich people are wild. Let's just say that. It's normal unless you're a gay person. Yeah, homophobic country. No one's going to look at you. Oh, there is a couple kissing. Oh, yeah, I don't care. Because, like I said, we are warm in general. Like, I have some friends at the gym and they are straight. And I hug their partners. And people from outside Brazil would think, oh, what is happening here? Why are you hugging that person's girlfriend, boyfriend, or anything just like that? Isn't that a little bit too much? But we have this about hugging and giving little kisses in the cheek. But about the guy, I think already that he was a bit. I mean, it wasn't a red flag, but it was maybe a yellow flag because he knew that you are from a different culture, and also he's rich in another country, so maybe he would try to understand your background before just touching you. I would just think that. I mean, for a date with a Brazilian, any date. I mean, you met the person like 5 seconds ago. To don't have a kiss, it's because the date was the most terrible date for the Brazilian, and they don't want you near them. They will still hug you because we hug a lot for some reason. So kissing is natural for us when the date's good. Oh, we are talking a lot, we are connecting. So for us, culturally speaking, the kissing thing is the next step in the conversation. Sometimes we go on dates and we kiss first, then we talk. I don't like that personally, but let's continue the story because the guy actually do bad things. He then offered to take me home in a cab, and the whole time he was again aggressively kissing me because the date was good for him too, and he was expecting something more too. A couple of times I told him to calm down. That's the problem. You said no to someone, don't touch me, don't do it, or calm down, this is not comfortable for me. If the person continues, call the police. Go away. Just stay away from that person. If that person doesn't respect the boundaries of your body while you are in public, imagine what that person would do if you were alone with them. I mean, you asked him to calm down, but he didn't. And you were in public. He was doing something to your body that you didn't want it. So run away. Not a good person. It's not about culture. It's about being an asshole who doesn't respect other people's space. Also, run. Let's continue. But very shortly after, he went back in to kiss me aggressively as well as grabbing my body. Again, it is normal for us while we kiss to touch the other person's body, but this is not about being a Brazilian. This is about the guy not respecting you because you said no, you said to calm down, and the guy went further. I mean, he was already kissing you in a way that you didn't like. You said him to calm down, and not only he didn't stop, but he went further to touching you in other places, and he's not a good person. It's not about culture. He's just assaulting you in public. It felt like the type of thing you only do if you're about to have sex with the person. Lady, let me tell you something. In his head, you were about to have sex. But coming back to the culture, not this asshole, let's just say that even when there won't be any sex involved, we kiss like we are about to swallow that person. We kiss strongly. We kiss in general more aggressively, of course, with the other person's permission. Just don't do what this asshole do. If in any point of a date or a sexual relationship, if someone tell you to stop, you stop.
After the date, he texted me saying that he had a good time and he would like to see me again. I told him I think we are looking for different things and that I didn't want to sleep with him so soon. And he said he respected that and still wanted to take me out again.
Don't go. I know it was 10 months ago. You probably never saw that guy again. A thing that I don't like about dating Brazilian people, I know I'm Brazilian, it's that we are highly sexual. So even when we want something more romantic, the sex is really involved. I don't like that much. I am a sexual person, but I don't like that much because I don't know. I like to enjoy everything. I like to enjoy a kiss. I like to enjoy holding hands. But yeah, he could be looking for the same thing as you. He could be looking for something more serious, but in his head, our culture, sex is not something that, that distant. You can have sex with someone that you just met or someone that you want to spend your whole life with, but you had that in the first minute. But what he did to you, he wasn't respecting you at all. He was touching your body. He was kissing you. After you asked him to calm down, he not only continued kissing you aggressively and you didn't like it, but he only started touching your body without your permission. And after you said that you didn't want that. So that person is not respecting you. Oh, and he said, oh, I respect you and I still want to take you out. Don't go again, because if he did that on the first date, if he was so disrespectful on the first date with people around, the moment he gets more strange or the moment he got more confident being around you, you know what those things go. Just if you're on those situations and the person that you went on a date disrespects you, the limits of your body, the things that you said no, it will only grow. The person won't suddenly starts respecting you. Actually, it's only going to get worse because the person will know that he has some power over you and they can do things and you won't stop seeing them. Just finishing the story because I'm taking so long in this story. Is coming off so strong and normal in Brazilian culture? Yes. I'm looking for a relationship, but I can tell if he's only looking for a hookup or if getting so physically close early on is normal. Yes, it's normal, and you can never know if a person only wants to hook up or if they want to marry you. And after a lot of people respond, she answered,
I think a lot of people are missing the point. I'm not bothered by people using tongue. We French kiss in the US.
Can we stop calling it French kiss? It's not French. It's like here in Brazil. The bread we eat every day in Brazil, at least the other people, I don't like bread. Called a French bread, but it's not French. Most of the countries have things they call French something, and those things are not French. I don't know why France gets the glory of things, but no. But ask me about the Greek kiss. But let's jump to another super short story because this first one I took so long to talk about it. Let's jump to the second one. It is super short, and so I recently started dating a Brazilian man. I am
female, 25, and he is male, 38. He is so freaking awesome. He has such a charismatic personality, full of life, and makes me laugh endlessly. He won't let me move a finger and has a at your service type of feel.
This voice is terrible.
I just got out of a relationship a month before I met him, but he is unlike any other man I have dated and exactly what I was looking for. I guess I am just curious if anyone else has experienced this before with a Brazilian man. They seem so youthful and energetic. Is this how they are? I love it.
In general, Brazilian men are really playful. You can talk with a Brazilian man and he's like on his 80s. You're probably going to see him climbing a tree just for fun and just to be looking dumb. And we have that among Brazilian men of being this stupid, childish, and we play a lot. We are super energetic. I mean, we are really charismatic. We are playful, and we are kind of childish. There is a comment here. Once you go Brazilian, you never go back. Yes, because I feel that in a lot of cultures, men have this thing of I'm the serious, I'm the strongest. I'm here to protect you. And of course, in Brazilian culture, we have that too. But one thing that marks a Brazilian man really well, except for the South is a little bit weird, more cold. But in general, we Brazilian men, we are super playful. And there is a thing that I usually say that it's lucky that cisgender men can have babies or produce milk, because we would be on the streets just shooting each other's like milk. We actually do it, but I'm talking about the gays now. But yeah, we I mean, date a Brazilian man and you feel like you are eternally in a comedy show. We make a lot of jokes in general. I mean, look at me. I'm super fun and charismatic. Let's go to the last story. So, I've been seeing this girl for not that long, but we both admit that it feels like we've known each other for ages. I mean, you are in love with her. That doesn't mean she feels the same. Just saying. Since we always have deep chats, we always do different things for each other, we both see each other as soulmates. You don't know if she sees you as a soulmate. And about what you said about having deep conversations and do different things for each other, that's not just in your relationship. We Brazilians tend to talk a lot and do spontaneous things. So, just saying, not wanting to destroy your happiness. For some context, I am an Australian male. Oh, he's Australian. She's in love with you. You're Australian. I am in love with you. 22. I'm not in love with you. You needed to be at least 26. And she is a Brazilian woman, 23, who lives in my country. Oh, she's in Australia and you are an Australian man and she's dating you. Let's just say that there are a lot of Australian men, so maybe she's just enjoying being in another country. That doesn't mean that she's in love with you. By the way, I just wanted to mention that we Brazilian, we are nice and warm with everyone. I remember once I was talking with this American guy and he was like, oh, I don't know, I feel like you are super into me because you are super lovely and you care so much and you talk like you're hugging me all the time. It was just an online thing. And I was like, actually, I'm like that with everyone. If I go to a bank, I'm warm to that person. I want to listen to their life story. I'm probably going to hug her and cry with her story. It's culture. We are warm with everyone. I mean, even when we are robbed, people are warm with us. I mean, I was just kind of thought we are boyfriends and girlfriends. No. Again, about dating a Brazilian, it doesn't matter if you went on 100 dates, if you know each other's parents, if you live together, if you didn't ask the other person, or if the other person didn't ask you, do you want to be my girlfriend? Do you want to be my boyfriend? You don't have anything. We have something that we call you're staying. We call it staying. You're staying. That means that you have something, a connection. You like to hang out together. You have sexual things together. You have feelings for each other in a level, but she's probably dating other 10 guys at the same time. You don't have anything. It's only official when someone asks the other person, do you want to be in a relationship with me? So if you didn't ask, you don't have anything. And yeah, oh, but she's warm with me. We've been in 100 dates. Yeah, she's warm and have been in 100 dates with other 10 guys too. But when I talked with her last night, according to her, I've never made it official. Like I said, you didn't. You don't have anything. And my guess, she's going out with other guys. If she specifically mentioned it, it's because, oh, I want to make it clear to you that I'm going out with other guys. We are not a thing, unless you made it official. Of course, ask her straight away, but she hit me up with something along the lines, we have cultures and traditions about doing those things. I can't be your girlfriend, just yet because we haven't gone through those steps. I was very taken aback. I have some theories. Maybe she's really talking about the steps you need to take, because here, you're going to meet the other person, like whole family. I know it's not normal for many cultures, but here family is a big deal, so people needs to meet all the other person's family. And when I'm talking about family, I'm not talking about mother and father. I'm talking about the grandma. I'm talking about the cousins. I'm talking about knowing your whole life. Yeah. Again, personally, I don't like that. Maybe because I don't have a good relationship with my family. But yeah, we have a lot of things that we need to know before getting in a relationship. But by her answer and how she answered it fast, you think she's your soulmate. And she thinks that you're just a guy that she goes out. Really? Sometimes. Not trying to be mean, but she's not. She's into you, but she doesn't want a relationship at all. At least not with you. You're Australian. In some years, get a little bit older. You can call me. You can call me in some years. But about this girl, if you're feeling good about the things you have now, continue seeing her. But I don't see much of a future, because if she wanted something with you more serious, the moment you mentioned it, she would say, oh, we don't have anything. We need to make it official. You need to ask me to be your girlfriend. But she didn't say it. She just said that, oh, there are more steps to take before going in a relationship. What she meant was, oh, I'm seeing a lot of guys and I like you, but I like them too, and I don't see myself in a relationship now. That was what she was trying to say. Just saying. I'm sorry. I know she's warm, and I know she does things that you never experienced in your life, but she's probably like that to other Australian guys. Just saying. And there's nothing wrong with that. She's having fun and she doesn't want to be in a relationship right now. So that was this video. I hope you enjoyed. It was a different kind of video where I read some stories and I reacted to it, talking about what I think and my experiences in it. If you want me to do more videos like that, maybe not only about Brazilians dates, but reacting to some horrible dates, to like some terrible date stories. So comment below, like the video for a feedback, and I will know if you want more of this or not. And I hope you enjoy it, and I hope if you think about dating a Brazilian, it's really nice, but there are problems like in every culture. But if you actually want to date a Brazilian, you can just call me. I'm single, and I've been single for a while, and I'm kind of cute. I'm not ugly. I'm okay. So if you're looking for someone to have 17 kids and 4 dogs, Call me. Bye.